This week I'm ranking every Mad City Chapter 1 season to find out which season is the best. If you saw yesterday's video where we went over season 1, you'll know that I actually put it in the mid category. Make sure you watch that video to find out why. But today, we're moving on to season 2. Now, unfortunately, the game that actually had Mad City Chapter 1 season 2 in has actually been taken down a long time ago. So I'm just gonna have to put footage over this entire video. I can't play anything. It's a shame. So to start off, I think we have to talk about the rewards. The rewards, there was still 20 of them in season 2, and the level 100 vehicle was, of course, the hoverboard right here. Yes, I'm in chapter 2. Shut up. Here it is. The hoverboard from chapter 1 season 2. Here it is. I can't lie, when this released, it was peak, because you could do stunts like that, where you just do little flips. There was even an area in the middle of the map that had no gravity. So you could just go off ramps and basically get sent, and it would go crazy. Not to mention this thing literally floats on the water, making it the first vehicle to actually do this, that you can actually get in a season, that is. And it definitely is one of the most unique vehicles, especially for the time as well. Like, going from the Reaper to this is a crazy upgrade. Next up, we've got to talk about the map changes, because there was quite a few. First one, the most noticeable one, this right here in the very middle of the map. These purple crystals just started showing up, and every update there was more and more, and they just got bigger and bigger. It was crazy, bro. There was actual lore in this season. We also had a new revamp to the criminal base. Literally 5 days after the season dropped, we had a new criminal base, the Red Rocket criminal base, replacing the old one in the exact same location. And a few of the other new buildings included the Cluck Donald's revamp right here, and this building right here, which would become very important later on in the season. I feel like we can't talk about season 2 without talking about the best thing that happened to the game at the time, which was the beginning of boss fight events right here in the middle of the map. As you can see, the crystals continue to get more and more and also bigger, and there was also just a massive egg in the middle of the map. Yes, I'm watching sketch because I don't actually have footage of this myself. I don't know how. Turns out you actually had to go to that new building with the weird wave sign on it, and you had to go through this teleporter, then it would take you to a little heist. Think of it like a mini heist. There it is. Make your way to the end, and you get the fuse. And you had to do that 100 times. And what you had to do is bring it back to the Rocket criminal base, which now had a little box outside, and you had to get 100 fuses for 100% to basically begin the very first boss fight. I finally use my own footage. There it is. Here's me in that one game that ripped off Mad City Season 2, which is now closed. If only it was still open, that would have been peak. But as you can see, we reached 100%, and then the rocket from the criminal base makes its way up. There it is. Look, you can see it happening right now. Honestly, this was peak. The genuine peak. There it is, the rocket. It crashes down onto the egg. Big explosion, and all of a sudden, the goat arrives. I don't know why it got sent, but there he is. Cluckles the goat. And you gotta kill him. Of course, it's a boss fight. You gotta kill him. This is actually the only boss fight where it actually happened within the server, and everyone in that server got to keep the reward. Even if you didn't actually do anything to Cluckles, you got to keep the reward if you were in the server where everyone else pretty much did it for you. Pretty sure you only had one attack, which was the egg bomb attack, where he just explodes eggs just like that just get separated and explode around. It was pretty easy, this boss. It just took a long time to do, and then once you kill him, there he is, he's dead, and you get the Banshee. There it is, the very first reward. Here we are with our Banshees. Yep, there it is, and the bear's actually the season 2 map right there. The pyramid's also in the game. That's right, because not only did we have our very first boss fight in chapter 1 season 2, we also had a brand new heist, the 5th heist in the game, which was, of course, the pyramid. This was actually added as just a location in the map at the very beginning of season 2, and it was just kind of sat there. It was boarded up with a bunch of rocks. You couldn't go inside of it, but then towards the end of the season, it eventually released. The pyramid hasn't actually changed. Every single obstacle you see right here is exactly how it was when it first released, and I'll be honest, I don't think it needed to change. It was good. There was a lot of different obstacles, the pressure plates, the spinning wrecking balls, to the fire, to the same thing again right here. And to end it all off, you had to run away from lava balls. And then when it first released, you actually had to just wait around whilst it gave you the money instead of now, where you go around and collect money. It also introduced the Arc of the Clock, which is how you get the death ray. A much better way of getting it than you can get it right now. So from the new season, the new map changes, literally the very first boss fight and a new heist, I have to go ahead and put season 2 in good. It's gotta go there. It's much better than season 1, which was a solid season to start with, but nothing really happened in there apart from a new heist. That was it. We had a whole boss fight in this season, so that alone has to put it in good. Make sure you come back tomorrow because I'm going to be going over the very next season, which is season 3. You don't want to miss that one. You actually don't. It's getting crazy now. If you're enjoying this, make sure you go ahead and like and subscribe, and let me know what you think so far.